Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz for another segment of Making a Difference. My name is Steve Strum. Today we have Ashley Cetin from the Special Olympics of Florida. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we can talk forever. Everybody knows what the Special Olympics is, but you're here to talk about some really interesting things that you are doing here in North Florida for children of all mental abilities to participate in the Special Olympics.
Yes.
Tell us about what's going on.
Yeah, so we provide critical health services, leadership programs, competitive sports training for over 61,000 athletes throughout the state of Florida. And we also have around 35,000 volunteers. In Northeast Florida alone, we have almost 10,000 athletes and over 1,500 volunteers.
So Special Olympics, obviously the Olympics for the mentally disabled. People pretty much what that is. What are you guys doing here? You have an event coming up. Talk to us a little about the event. You know, you've got some really cool people helping you sponsor it. Walk us through what's going on.
Yes, so our upcoming Race for Inclusion is one of our signature fundraisers. So we have them all throughout the state, and we actually have one here on September 23rd at CSX.
So CSX, for all the people that don't know what that is here, because people tune in from around the country, that is a major company, the railroad, right? And, you know, the Eastern Seaboard and beyond, but major company here in Jacksonville with a big strategic philanthropic, and to congratulate you, they pick 5 charities. That's it. I know them, and they're very picky on that. How did that alignment between you, CSX, and Special Olympics, how did all of that occur? Did they just magically show up and say, I want to give you a bunch of money?
So I know we already had a partnership with them because I'm not exactly sure, you know, how the relationship started, but they had our Race for Inclusion at their event last year as well. So this will be our second year.
That's great. So what is the Race for Inclusion? I mean, is it a full-on Special Olympics? Is it just one event? Like, walk us through what's going to happen on September 23rd.
Yeah, so this is going to be our signature fundraiser event to provide those services to those with intellectual disabilities.
So the 23rd is not actually the Olympic portion.
No.
It is the gala fundraising component behind it to provide funding. So all the people listening to here may want to consider pushing a button on our website and giving you a donation.
Yes, so you can sign up to run the race, walk the race. So it is our signature fundraiser for this area. We also have another fundraiser called the Polar Plunge in St. Johns County, as well as I also oversee our Race for Inclusion in Gainesville as well at UF. So there's tons of exciting fundraisers, but Race for Inclusion is definitely one of our bigger ones, and we have a fundraising goal of $150,000 this year.
Well, let's make it $250. Let's just try. You know, we got we have a great audience of people. We have wonderful guests coming in. We have people tuned into the show. We'll make sure to hang your link on iwantabuzz.com so that way they can do that. As we take this out, what do you see from the Special Olympics? Obviously, is a opportunity for people that may not be able to participate otherwise in things that quote unquote normal society participate in. What is the effect of these men and women, young and old, participating in these events? What does it do for their ability to integrate into society?
Yes, so we just provide...
Because that's a big deal, right?
Yes, definitely. So Special Olympics isn't just a sports competition. We also provide health screenings, leadership, and those are to a lot of our population, and anybody with an intellectual disability can come. But we also have so many different sports options that go around year long. So it's just a really exciting, I love paddle boarding. So we even have like paddle boarding, just a variety of different sports, and anybody can become a volunteer, which is really exciting. So there's tons of ways for people to get involved, especially by volunteering for any of our fundraisers, volunteering at any of our sporting competitions.
So when they come check you out, you'll accept anything. Well, you'll accept money, right? Of course,
Yes.
we're a nonprofit, so fundraiser that's kind of there. You'll accept people wanting to volunteer to help the events, and then of course for people who want to participate in the events, then obviously they would be able to sign up there too.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool thing because, there's a big correlation between sports and integration. Now, of course, sports is different. It's not just football, baseball, basketball. There's electronic sports, there's engineering sports, there's all kinds of stuff. But what it does is it really gives that opportunity for those people to have a group of people that are very similar to them, that they can feel comfortable in, that give them the confidence to then participate in society.
Yes,
so
definitely.
It's awesome. I know that there's just so much more we can talk about.
Yeah.
And like I said, on iwannabuzz.com, we'll hang your link as we take it away. What is the one thing that you would like to leave our audience with a message on how they can help support your initiative?
Yes, so there's just so many ways to get involved, whether that be monetary. We just love our community, and we are definitely, all about relationships and forming those relationships. Whether it's volunteering, just coming and showing your support. We love anything along those lines. So there's just so many different ways to be involved.
Cool. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Guys, thanks for joining us today on I Want to Make a Difference. If you like us, share us, and remember, live with gratitude.